Well, hello there, Gemini. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for the 9th through the 15th of March. All right? I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I also have this beautiful guiding card. It's called White Light. It is representing who you are, what you bring to the table, what you can do for yourself when things are a little wonky or uncomfortable. Bring in the white light. Bring in the white light and blow away anything that's making you feel mucky and icky, right? Because sometimes it's our own thinking that makes us feel mucky and icky, and sometimes it's other people's reactions to us that make us feel mucky and icky. But we don't want to change the fact that we're disseminating, we are sharing pure white light from our hearts, okay? Because that's who you are, that's what you're doing, and that's what's important, okay? So just remember to take a deep breath, breathe in that white light down through your heart, and then blow it out, all right? It's going to be beautiful. So excellent. Carrying that with you is going to be perfect this week. So let's talk now about a couple of guiding messages for the entire month. We are talking about how self-care is going to be really important this month. So we were talking about having getting that little workout going, whether it was an old school workout that you'd done off and on for years. You're going to start out with that. That's cool. Keep going. This is the second week of March, so you're just going to keep going with that. Get into the rhythm and the routine. The rhythm and the routine are going to be really important for you at this time. Just getting it in. You're like, just start, okay? And that'll help. So then later on, you can add a little pizzazz to it, all right? But we need it to become a routine first, then you add pizzazz. Because if you start with pizzazz, sometimes we get overwhelmed by the pizzazz and we stop. We go, ugh, that was a lot of pizzazz. And I'm not sure I have it in me. But now you're like, no, I'll add a little pizzazz one day, a little pizzazz another day, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and just a little. You don't have to do all the pizzazz at once. Good. So perfect. We're ready now to talk about the second message for everybody from my better angels this month. And that is that we need to keep an ear out. We need to keep an ear open to the universe outside of our bubble, because we have created a safe space for ourselves inside our bubble, and that is awesome, perfect. But now, before we get anyone taking advantage of us or doing anything weird, we need to keep an ear out. Like, what's going on out there? Yeah. So when we take in the information from the outside, we'll put it through the filters. We want to make sure we filter it nicely, double check. Is it about me? Is it going to affect me? Will I have any effect on it? Can I change it? All these things are good filters, and they help you understand what is it, how is it going to work, and what will it do for me or not for me. But still, it's about awareness too, about what's going on out there. When I go for walks, I'll wear a single earbud, and that way I can hear what's going on around me and not be taken by surprise by cars or anything else. So that's just it. We want to stay aware of what's going on around us, even if we're not fully engaged in it or letting it come into us in that way. We want to be super aware about that, about what is happening around us. Okay, cool. Let's get into the cards. So here they are. We have these 3 beautiful cards in front of us for the 9th through the 15th. And I'm going to go ahead and add these cards to it. All right. These are all pre-programmed, ready for you for this week. Let's see what we have. So this is the Sun card. The Sun card is speaking about new beginnings, being able to ask questions, not having all the answers, being very much so open to what is happening. It's all brand new, very exciting stuff. Do realize she's also letting the white light enter and be part of who she is, and she's celebrating the moment. I mean, this is really excellent. Hello. There's happiness happening here. We like that very much. As you begin, you're going to feel very much so the support still of this beautiful Queen of Cups who finished up last week. She was there hugging and loving on you after you had that rough week. So she'll still be around, and that's nice. She's going to be part of your process, and it does look like your counterpart in life, whoever that is, will also be there helping with the process instead of being an issue of any kind. This is you being able to connect with your partner and share some feelings. I think within that situation, And it might still be a new situation. This could be a new relationship. This could be a new experience within your relationship, sharing your feelings in this way. So you might have hit a plateau within the relationship, and now you're moving forward in a new way. So fancy, right? It's all very good stuff. So if you're single and you don't have a single other person in your life, the fact remains you're still going to have somebody who's like a road dog, a person that hangs out with you, that you are a work partner, a life partner, or just somebody who you care about, right? That cares about you. This could also be a sibling or a parent that you're sharing your information with, and they're supporting you, listening to your words and understanding who you are as a person and appreciating your new beginnings. So, ta-da, you're supported. Perfect. What's blocking you this particular week? We have the World, no endings. Remember, we were talking about how, okay, cool. So you're starting something, that's great, but you're not really ready to quit the other thing yet. The other thing, you haven't quit it yet, and you may not be able to quit it. You might have to do them in an overlapping situation so that you can do the release properly, okay? Now, your foundation isn't getting stronger because you're doing this, okay? You're just not in a position yet to release, okay? So you aren't getting stronger, you're not getting smarter, you're not getting better per se because you're doing two things at once. You're just getting more exhausted. And the Eight of Cups is here, of course, saying that, well, you will be letting something go, but you can't let it go yet, right? We were talking about no endings, so you can't release whatever. This could be a person or the job or some other relationship situation, that like a coworker from the job that you want to quit. You can't let them go yet either. You've been wanting to get rid of all of this, but you need to do it properly, and your foundation isn't getting stronger because you're doing it. It's just, I don't know whether it's ethics or moral or what it is, but it's one of those, it's like the job code. Give 2 weeks notice. You can't just walk away from a job. So there's something about that is ingrained, at least in me. I know that I was taught that when I was a kid, that if you were ever going to walk away from something or quit a job, you always gave 2 weeks notice as best you could because you wanted them to have time to replace you, right? So it's interesting and curious at the same time. But all of this has to do with you trying to stay true to that personal rule, I guess. It feels like more of a personal rule at this point. But no, I don't know. It's a job rule, I guess. But our solution here is the Tower. And the Tower is always about things falling either together or apart. The cards that define it help explain it. And we have the Seven of Cups. Choices and options. You have options and choices presenting to you. So it's all very good. This is beautiful opportunities towards your dreams and goals. Remember to let go of anything that doesn't fit, that isn't going toward your dreams and goals, and then figure out which ones are going to expire first and do those first, and then let the other ones wait. Put those in your back pocket. You'll have them for later. Excellent. So you have choices and options coming. That is awesome. And let's celebrate the opportunities. All right, this is about celebration. This is about coming together, having a celebration. So obviously this is everything falling together perfectly. So I believe that by the end of this week, you will be in a position to release and let go of. I mean, right now it says you have to do the full week. Do the full week, right? You have to do the full week. You're still learning something new, and you're celebrating the new thing for sure. So I love that you're celebrating this new thing. You're having someone to celebrate with. Awesome. I really see celebration and release all happening very perfectly. And these are what's blocked. Endings are blocked right now. So you may not be able to walk away from anything, but you might still celebrate the new beginning. Celebrating the new beginning and choices and options. Yay! So I feel like the day job will be awesome and perfect, and you're ready to, it even shows that, oh, even as you're learning about it, you're finding out there's room for expansion within the job, and ta-da-ta-da-ta-da. So you're celebrating all the beauty that's coming out of this, and it's all falling together perfectly. When you're ready, you'll let the night job go. It's just not time yet, okay? So let's go ahead and get you a closing card. This is a great week. Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead and find you a card, Gemini, for this week. All right, there it is. Okay. We got, find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. Well, find ways to lighten up, have a party. Ta-da! Yeah, it's time to relax a bit. I mean, you're going to spend most of this week being pretty serious. I'm going to this job, I'm going to that job, I'm going to this job, I'm going to that job. You talk to people at lunch, like, oh my God, I'm tired. Okay, cool. I'm so tired. Yes, you are so tired. It's going to be okay. You're going to get to where you need to. Oh, I'm learning so much about what's happening. It's going to be great. I'm going to have so many things to expand on. Let's celebrate that on the weekend, and it's going to be amazing. Yeah. So, and then you'll be able to relax a bit. Perfect. And don't forget to laugh, whether you're at the old job or at the new job. It's okay. You can laugh at the fact that you're a short timer. It's good. So take good care, Gemini. All right. Let's go ahead and get you a pocket full of rocks. All right. All right. We have black obsidian. We have malachite and black amethyst. All right. So black obsidian is all about a first chakra stone that is like a vacuum cleaner. It sucks up all the negativity, okay? It just sucks it up like a vacuum. They're all gone, and it takes it all away into somewhere else. We don't need it anymore, and that is good news. So what's interesting is malachite is like a drill. Malachite is a drill in your third chakra. It's an interesting third chakra stone. It could actually work on any one of the chakras, but that's like some other version of healing that we're talking about. For the purposes of carrying a rock in your pocket, this is a malachite, and it's a third chakra stone, where it will go into your third chakra, where you store memories, feelings, and ideas, and all those other things that are mostly from the past, emotions and feelings and experiences from the past. That's what I was taught. Take it as it comes. But this malachite is absolutely going to pull something up from the bottom, like from the murky bottom, where we kind of store stuff we don't like to normally play with. It's going to pull it up from the bottom, and you're going to go, whoa, what was that? And it'll be a little jarring, a little bit gnarly, a little bit, ugh. And the truth of that is that it's time for you to look at that. Put it in the white light. Put that memory into the white light, and don't be afraid to look at that and experience that feeling from a new place. Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself a little bit, or even to just sort of say, wow, that was a terrible experience, and I didn't do well with that, and I'd like to do better next time. And then let it get sucked up, okay? When you've worked that thought through, or that feeling or emotion or experience through, again, from your grown-up place, don't forget to throw it away. Don't forget to throw away the negativity about it, right? Because the negativity needs to go. You did the best you could at the time. That's great. But let the rest of it go. Let it go into the rock, all right? It's gone. Perfect. Now you've processed it. Now you can look at it like a grown-up and go, okay, that was an interesting experience. If this comes up as something I need to share with somebody, I'll be able to talk about it without freaking out a little bit. And that's a good thing. So you're processing stuff from the past. Black amethyst shows you it's a sixth chakra stone, all about your third eye, seeing yourself from the global perspective, seeing who you are on the planet, making sure that everything that's going on around you looks a little on the smaller side, so that you can see that most things don't actually matter as much as we make them seem like they do, and so that we can, with perspective, put everything in its place. It doesn't mean that we're not in the moment, and we're not being in the present moment, and we're not doing the very best that we can every single day. It's just making sure that when we are not doing perfect or awesome, that we give ourselves a break. Because it's, I mean, what does it really matter on the giant global scale? So we want to pay attention to that and give ourselves that experience of freedom. Okay, cool. So we're going to put these rocks down right here. You don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, Gemini, but if you do want to carry them, comment below. Let me know how it goes. Tell me what's happening. I'd be happy to read about it and write back. I don't have a team. I'm just me, so I'll be happily commenting on your comment to me. Perfect. And if you do want to carry something else, by all means, tell me all about it. I'm very excited to see what you come up with and how they work for you. I appreciate every single person who comments below about how the reading is going. I love to talk to you all. It matters to me that you interact with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It really helps the little tiny baby channel grow. And I look forward to seeing you all next week when we talk about the 16th or the 22nd. And I will see you then. Thank you.